Blink and you'll miss the buzzing news we've got for Sonic 3. The first two movies painted the town blue, and now we're already looking for any threequel clues. Much like the Hedgehog, news and rumors related to it are constantly flashing on our screens, but one casting leak has us in knots. So in this video, we'll be venting about the two hated characters Sonic the Hedgehog 3 has added to its potential cast. First off, Dr. Robotnik may return yet again. After comic adaptation, video game movie adaptation is the current hot ticket. Slowly but unquestionably, the genre peaked, starting with Warcraft, Assassin's Creed, Tomb Raider, Rampage, and of course, Detective Pikachu. But none of them tasted the high Sonic the Hedgehog series did. Aside from the tiny CGI hiccup, the series quickly started selling like hotcakes and became the reigning champion, which is why all eyes are on part 3 now. Everyone wants the first scoop, and it looks like Production Weekly got it. The industry paper has some hot gossip regarding the threequel's plot and characters. Some stuff is exciting, but we aren't sure what to feel about the other bits. Before we start taking our frustrations out, let's begin with some good news. The leaking sources first told us that Dr. Robotnik would play a significant role in the third movie. What? That's surprising because Jim Carrey says he's hanging up his acting career for good. The masked actor has been in it for so long, so we understand him wanting to sip martinis watching the sunset and live the retirement life. Then again, he often says no more but is again tempted by newer opportunities. He flawlessly molded himself into another eccentric villain as Dr. Robotnik, and it looks like the creators aren't done with him. That's if this news is accurate. Otherwise, we're getting happy over nothing. But he's not the hated villain we're talking about. The ending to the second movie already teased us his addition. Yup, we're talking about none other than Shadow the Hedgehog. We only heard his voice when he was released from 50 years of long cryogenic sleep in Sonic 2. The third movie will give him his time to shine, but here's why we're conflicted. Shadow has long been Sonic's rival, the yin to his yang, but he's kinda good too. The anti-hero has done quite a few deeds to help out, so we aren't sure if he's returning as a hero or a villain. Apparently, the leaks say the creators will do a Godzilla vs. Kong move on us. They'll pit the two characters against each other, but then they'll team up to fight a mechanized Sonic. Do you understand our apprehensions now? What's more, Shadow has been a hit or miss video game character. He's the sarcastic baddie like Goku's Vegeta, which honestly can sometimes get too unbearable. Sonic Adventure was the only place where we liked him. He showed actual character development, and behind the cool bravado, you can see his inner struggles. But as the games progressed, Sega just focused on making him Sonic's opponent, turning a blind eye towards the character's own personality. Of course, that didn't sit right with any of us. We wanted to explore Shadow more, but Sega only ruined him for us. Then the next potential character spoiled the fun even more. Following with, another dumb character may join the ranks. Sonic the Hedgehog 3 is bringing Big the Cat back. We're assuming with his fish and all. We understand adding Shadow and even Meta Sonic. But Big? Come on guys, his games were the slowest and literally fishy. What's more, he's the true opposite of the Blue Blur in terms of speed. We still don't understand why Sega created him. Maybe they thought some folks would find his daftness sweet, but with his buggy game controls and unappealing character design, they just couldn't execute it well. So it makes zero sense why they're bringing him in at the series' peak time. The result wouldn't be so good with the supersonic pace they're bringing the game characters. The more CGI-led characters you add, the more time you'll need to perfect them. Not to forget balancing them on screen and still successfully delivering the plot. Some fans are convinced that recklessly adding all these characters is a recipe for disaster. They could be right, but let's not get too pessimistic here. Maybe this time, Big the Cat will actually be adorable. The movie hype may even give him some leeway if they manage to get the design right. Also, how about refreshing him with a new makeover and a touch-up to his personality too, please? We gotta say, playing with him can go both ways. He could become the new fan favorite, but the creators may fuel hatred against him with new changes. Or all this discussion may be futile, and these speculations may just be that, speculations. And And now, here's what else we know about the sequel so far. We're told that this film will be the closest to the video games we've had so far. Before this, the franchise has made a movie world of its own. But this time, we're getting back to the roots, baby. We agree that the liberties taken by the franchise are pretty positive, with more detailed backstories. But the video game touch would be super exciting. Hear this. The creators may link the third part to Sonic Adventure. And what did we just say was Shadow's Peak? The same game. This connection gives us hope that we might be meeting the black anti-hero in the glory we actually loved. We're hoping for his smashing introduction. That's not all, fellas. Rumors have revealed we'll finally get a female game character. Amy fans rejoice. We may be getting Amy Rose at long last. Man, we sorely missed her in the earlier films, and this may be the best whisper we've had so far. Ben Schwartz already has us hyped, saying Sonic 3 is going to be bananas. He just can't wait for the new intros. He agrees that more digital editions will be crazy, but that isn't dampening Ben's spirits. In fact, it's making the Sonic voice actor super excited. Gotta say, his enthusiasm is rubbing off on us. With a Knuckles spin-off confirmation and a Sonic 3 release date of December 20th, 2024, we couldn't be more ready for it. In other related news, Sonic 3 versus Avatar 3. Guys, you better mark December 20th, 2024 as the threequel's release date. But when you open your calendars to this date, you'll find another movie occupying that spot. James Cameron's Avatar 3. Featuring another blue-skinned race, Sonic has got some competition to make a solid landing. The first Avatar movie made a record-breaking entrance, earning a staggering $2.8 billion worldwide. This December, we're getting Avatar: Way of Water, and may have high hopes for yet another blockbuster. In comparison, the first Sonic movie earned $319 billion. It may sound too unimpressive, but for a video game turned movie, this was astounding. That too on an $82 million budget. We may not have Way of Water's stats, but Sonic 2 was an even more raving success than its predecessor. It got $402 million globally with a $110 million budget. Mind you, the cinemas were still recovering from COVID shock when it made its mark. That's no mild feat, so you better believe Sonic the Hedgehog 3 has a concrete chance to compete with Avatar 3, but Avatar 2's release may clear the situation more. Up next, after Sonic, it's Pac-Man's time to shine. After seeing Sonic's electrifying success, Wayfarer Studio is taking a crack at another adored game, Pac-Man. For those who don't know, Jane the Virgin heartthrob Justin Baldoni sits at the driving wheel of this studio. He's joining hands with the character's creators, Bandai Namco Entertainment. If you didn't believe video game adaptations were upon us, you can't find a better indication than this news. This wave has begun no matter what anyone says. Wait, hold up. Pac-Man doesn't really have extensive mythology like the blue anthropomorphic alien. So what now? Luckily, it does have an old 80s animated TV show for inspiration. In fact, the show inspired the Pac-Land arcade game, so there's great potential. So far, we've heard that we'll get CGI'd Pac interacting with humans like the Blue Speedy. The plot can be credited to Chuck Williams, who brought an original concept. Knowing it's Williams' idea, we know the movie is in safe hands. He has the required chops, having already worked as a producer for Sonic the Hedgehog. Time to be Pactive with Pac-Man. And finally, Sega is blessing us with an unreleased gem. The legendary Takashi Iizuka will forever have our thanks for creating Sonic and his friends. Without him, there would have been no hit game or the consequent high-earning franchise. Now, Sega is bringing back Iizuka's games we never laid eyes upon. Gamers, controls to the ready for Devi and P and Star Mobile. The first one is an adventure game where you'll don the characters of Taro and Hanako. Your mission will be to rescue the angel P from the demon Devi. That sounds fun. On the other hand, Star Mobile is a puzzle game in which you'll be balancing scales. This game has been teased by Sega before. Now, we'll finally see it after being hidden for 30 years. You can find them among the 50 games Sega Genesis Mini 2 is packing. And that's a wrap. What do you feel about the alleged new Sonic 3 characters? Let us know in the comments below. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. See you in the next one.